You wanna know what I put in there?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Take a good look!
Just looking at them yams, yo. You see, like, hold on, go back, bro. Look at him taking a peek, yo.
And fell on top of her,
Nah,
pulling
yo,
the knife
why?
out just to take it into both hands and plunge it straight down. Right through
Yo,
the center of her neck.
bro, why?
I thought I must be having a nightmare.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is up, family? What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? Okay, what's today? Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. You know what that means? Today is Reaction Wednesday. Mind you, though, today is Reaction Wednesday, right? And I know it's been, what, like a minute?
Love of God! For the love of God!
Like a month or two? Who's keeping count anymore? If you keep counting the days just count you. Bars. Anyway, right? We're back on the Reaction Wednesday, baby. Right? And today I got something special. Okay, hold on, yo. I actually had to rethink everything I just did, yo. Maybe that wasn't the smartest thing. I don't know. Anyway, right? Today we're reacting to 3 really scary true Walmart horror stories. Right? 3 really scary true Walmart horror stories animated by Horror Shorts Party. Right? We're getting into it. And why? Okay, let's pause. Let's break into it. Why are we doing this? Why? Because, fun fact about Jerry used to actually work at Walmart. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's see if this is accurately. You know what I'm saying? If this is accurately accurate. All right, right? But guess what? Let's get straight into it. Come on. Let's go. All right, let's do this. You got somebody, the Walmart D. The Walmart D. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's
Nights at
up.
Walmart are never the same as the last. Sometimes
I actually never
my
worked
shift
night
is so
shift, so I
slow
wouldn't
and boring that I'm struggling to stay awake.
Yes.
Other
But the latest
nights,
I worked was
it's a
like
non-stop barrage of
10:30.
helpless customers, loiterers, shoplifters, and
I ain't
crackheads.
gonna lie.
The only thing that makes it any
Crackhead is
easier
crazy.
are my coworkers. Not long ago, an especially good friend of mine still
I'm trying
worked
to think
here.
of-
Josie
Wait,
was the best
I can't
part of
talk
any
it. Yeah, hold
shift.
on.
Night by night, we were slowly
got himself a
becoming
little
more than
boot
friends.
thing?
Of
Oh, he got
course,
himself a little
that meant our
boot
managers
thing?
made sure we rarely ever saw each other.
Oh,
the way
the
they
manager
put us
was-
at opposite ends of the store.
Yo, he
I
was
guess
like,
they
nah.
didn't want 2 of their
Nah.
best employees to accidentally
no,
find happiness together. But that's
Nah.
beside the point.
Is that true?
One
I
night,
don't know.
Josie and I were
I'm
working
telling
the
you, they
same
always found a
shift.
way.
But as usual, not
So Shorty
together.
working
I had
floor,
to
she's
help
working
man the
front.
self-checkout area.
All
And
right,
Josie
he's
was holding
self-checkout.
down the clothing department by herself.
That's where I work,
It was
clothing
late.
department,
Enough
yo.
for a bit of excitement.
Boy, I know we're pausing, but boy, I was working them clothes, yo. I could fold up anything you needed. Anything you need, I'll fold it up. I'll be like, here you go. Nah, I'm playing. I'll be having my boy. See, they taught me how to fold clothes. I was in there in the back like this. Bim. Anything you needed, I got that for you. You know what I'm saying?
Start building up in my
right,
stomach.
let's get back to it.
Not only would I be home in a couple of hours,
Okay.
but the fitting rooms were
Oh,
closing
look at
any
these.
minute,
Oh, look at
which meant
these.
Josie might be free
Yo,
to come out
bro.
near checkout as the last
Bro
of the
is
customers
so
left
into
the
that
store. However, I momentarily
Oh boy, look at him, yo. What is wrong with him, bro? Why does he look like that? Look at that face, yo. That's the face of, like, he is just hateful. He's a hateful person, yo. Cause, bro, look at that face. That's the face of, he don't want to see you happy. Did I ever run into a manager like that? Let me think. Did I ever run into a manager that just did not care about my... I don't know. But let me tell you, when it came to customers, boy, I got stories. Yeah, actually, I got some stories. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
got
sorry.
where I
Anyway,
worked.
anyway,
Walmart, a place in which even a fleeting moment of joy is easily destroyed. I
Look at
had
that
just
guy.
finished checking
Well, it
someone's
just depends
receipt,
who you
making
work
sure they
for, yo.
correctly scanned in their 8 cases of
Let
diet
me see what's
soda
up, bro.
when I waved them on and looked toward the entrance to see an unsavory sight. A large, sweaty, shirtless man was cropped.
See, you see that? You see that, bro? Just call it quits, bro. Why don't you got your shirt on, fam? Why don't you got your shirt on, fam?
Bring his way into the store.
Come on, yo.
He didn't
Yeah.
actually run
Pack
into
it up, yo.
anybody,
Pack it up,
but he
yo.
looked like he was either on something or off his
bro,
rocker
he's off
completely.
a lot
Still,
of things.
I had
It's
to
not
step
something,
away
he's off
from
a
my
lot of
station and tell him something important.
Mind you,
Sir,
this is what I've been all like. I'd have been like, yo, sir, what do your armpits smell like?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I need him. I need him. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to intimidate him like that. Be like, open the armpits. You know what I'm saying? Start smelling them pits. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Because then he ain't going to want to mess with you. Be like, yo, what does your beard smell like? He ain't going to mess with you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He ain't going to mess with you.
You can't be in here half naked. You have to put a shirt.
You think he cares? Look how bro got the back flaps. You think he cares? You don't care about nothing, yo. Mind you, bro walked into Walmart, shirt off, back flaps, rolling over. You think he cares about you? Boy, he don't care about you.
Shirt
what?
on. I'm going to buy a shirt right now, dumbass. Mind you.
Whoa, let a customer get at me like that. Boom! Huh? Who you calling that, boy? Go to bed. Go to bed. Choking him out. Brushing his teeth while we had it. Forcing him. Brushing his teeth. Boy, what's wrong with you, boy? You know who you talking to?
I didn't feel there was much of a choice for me but to let him slide. The guy was way bigger than me, so I didn't want any trouble. Reluctantly, I returned to the self-checkout area, trying to focus on the people there.
At them yams, yo. You see, he's like, hold on, go back. Look at him taking a peek, yo. Bro is taking a peek at your yam, yo. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Wow.
I returned to the self-checkout area.
You know what he's looking at. What's all that? You know what I'm saying? What's all that movement back there? What's all that movement back there? You know what I'm saying? What's all that movement? Your bro's looking. Bro is looking at them yams. You know what he want. He ain't come to buy shirts or groceries. He came to get yam time. You know what
Trying
I'm saying?
to focus on the people there.
He knows
I
what
was
he's
at
looking
work.
at.
I didn't need to be a hero or anything. I just had to do what I was supposed to do and let the people in the clothing department handle that guy. A few seconds too late, it hit me. Josie was running the clothing department alone. And right as I had the realization,
wait, hold on. What is he putting?
I heard Josie scream. I immediately made a break for it, running as fast as I could. I got to the clothing department seconds later, but I didn't get there in time. I didn't save Josie. All I managed to do was to get there just to be able to watch. I set free. He had this giant red knife in his hand from God knows where. He grabbed Josie and stabbed her. I saw the life drain from her eyes as she collapsed. The man fell on top of her, pulling the knife out just to take it into both hands and plunge it straight down. Right through the center of her neck.
Bro, why?
I thought I must be having a nightmare, a hallucination.
Nah, man.
Something.
Nah, man.
It couldn't be real.
Now.
It all happened in 5 or 6 seconds. And just like that, Josie was dead. Even if I hadn't been frozen in shock, I couldn't have stopped him. No one could have. That man was a monster. And then he craned his neck back to look at me. His face and mouth soaked in Josie's blood. His eyes full of such pure evil. They couldn't have been human. Why? She wouldn't stop following me. Now why can't you just leave me alone?
I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. I'll be like, sir, thank you. You know, why don't you leave me alone? Sir, thank you for your time. I'm leaving. I'm clocking out early today.
The man started coming towards me. I wanted to stand there and fight him or die and join Josie, but I was too afraid. My instincts took over and I ran like a coward. I could barely breathe with the tears. And somehow, that man was way faster than he should have been. A few more
Bro's hitting the boosters on you? Nah,
seconds,
boy.
and he might have caught up and granted my wish. But at the last second, I realized I was running straight for a bunch of cops. I panicked and ducked, tripping over myself and sliding across the floor. The next instant, I heard a gunshot. A bullet flew right over my head. It made my ears ring. But when I could hear again, I heard the clicking of what I realized was a taser. I looked back and saw the man collapse.
They shot him. And tased him? Yo, that's messed up.
Rigid on the floor not far from me as the electricity coursed through his body. Too little, too late for some. But it was enough to help the cops arrest him and put a stop to the madness. Later, we found out the man had stolen a knife from the nearby Walgreens. The cops showed up so early because they were already looking for him. But they didn't expect the theft to turn into what it did, according to the police. The man said he killed Josie because he thought she was some sort of demon. Something that had been stalking him for weeks, tormenting him. I knew it had to be madness. No sane individual would mistake Josie for a demon. No decent person would ever take her away from this world, away from me.
You know what I'm saying?
A Walmart employee in Arkansas was taken out by a man who allegedly told authorities that he was being stalked by a demon. Around 10:58 p.m., officers were dispatched to a report of a man stabbing a woman inside the store. Officers arrived and encountered 37-year-old Cedric Ross, who was still armed with a knife. During the encounter, officers gave Ross multiple commands to drop the weapon, but he did not comply and came toward an officer while still armed. In response, one officer fired one shot, but missed. Another officer then used a taser, and Ross was eventually taken into custody. The victim, Jordan Drinkwater, 32, died at the scene from her injuries. During the investigation, Ross allegedly told law enforcement that he had stolen a large knife from Walgreens before the attack and a machete from Walmart for protection because he said a demon was stalking him. He described the demon as a light-skinned black woman with brown eyes and a weave whom he had only seen at a distance. While at Walmart, he said he allegedly grabbed the demon and began stabbing it in the neck and shoulder in an attempt to kill it. However, after the stabbing, he looked down and realized that the victim on the ground was not the demon he thought he had saw. Authorities said Ross was not employed by Walmart and was not known to Drinkwater and had no interaction with her before the attack at Walmart and was not known to Drinkwater and had no interaction with her before the attack. Ross is being held without bond and charged accordingly.
Dang. Yo, let's get a RIP in the chat for old girl. No trouble, like on no trolling stuff. Actually, RIP. I pray for her family. Yo, cause that's what she messed up. Yo. She got murdered real time. Yo. That's crazy. The most evil Walmart customer.
The night began just like any other night spent working at Walmart. I was already looking forward to leaving. I kept dragging myself through the shift on the promise I made to myself that I'd get utterly wasted the second I got home. I know that's a very unhealthy coping mechanism, but it will become obvious why it's become my method of choice for unwinding after a long day of work. At around 10 p.m., a particular woman walked through the front entrance. She didn't grab a cart or a basket, nor did she seem capable of doing so. She had that telltale twitch of a tweaker. I couldn't tell what kind of drug she was on, just that she was on it to try and ease the tension. I gave her the best customer service late-night Walmart has to offer.
Welcome in, ma'am. Can I help you find anything?
Oh, find your second.
Oh boy. Shorty's all like, oh, find your... No, buddy. But you see them eyes, yo? She don't even know what planet she's on, yo. Boy, the medication's over there. You know what I'm saying? If I worked the late-night shift, Shorty came up to me like that, me look at her. The medication's over there. Alright? The medication's over there. Help yourself. You know what I'm saying? We got fruit punch and Capri Suns in the back if you need some. Holla at me. Just like that. Woo! Just like that.
Suck on it.
Okay.
Wow. Find your sack and suck on it.
Ooh,
okay.
Failing to reach the woman on a personal level.
Disrespecting already? Call the cops.
I began treating her like a shoplifting suspect. She was clearly too deranged to be left to wander around on her own, especially since we were short-staffed. I had a feeling the police would need to get involved if we had to remove her from the store. She was in her own world. To be honest, I was curious what she would even go for. It gets boring at night, and sometimes I like to play a little guessing game. What are the freaks going to steal this time? Food, tampons, deodorant? I've even seen them go for adult diapers a couple times. Turns out, I was wrong.
I know I keep pausing. If somebody's stealing adult diapers, bro, you have it. Just have it, bro. If you come up to me and I was working there like, yo, bro, I need adult diapers, bro. I'm elderly, and you know what I'm saying? I need adult diapers. Have it, bro. Take what you want, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when you try to steal that them $2.50 box of macaroni, boy, I'll put you in a headlock for this. Walmart be paying me. Boy, I'm loyal to Walmart, boy. I'll put you in a headlock for that. You know what I'm saying? I'll call the cops on my dang self, yo. I'll tackle you for it.
Every regard, she wasn't trying to steal anything. She crept all the way over to the bakery, where she stared at the bread shelf for several minutes. She looked over her shoulder, but she must have been too nearsighted to see me, as I wasn't even trying to hide. Then, she started digging through her hair. I rolled my eyes, thinking she probably had lice or something, but she pulled something out, something much larger than a bug, yet still too small for me to identify. She didn't stash it on her person like merchandise, though. With sudden dexterity, she opened a bread bag and inserted whatever it was between 2 slices of a loaf.
Yo,
I wasn't sure what I was seeing. The corporate drone in my brain couldn't compute. She wasn't stealing. She was adding to the shelves. I had to see it happen again to make sure I wasn't going crazy and seeing life playing out in reverse. A few seconds later, she reached into her pants. I was certain there was nothing in her hand before going in, but when it came out, she had something small and grayish brown. I still couldn't tell what it was.
Shorty digging in her butt, yo, and putting it into the, 87 cents a loaf, digging in her butt and putting it. Oh, yo, come on, yo.
I clearly saw her stick it into another loaf of bread, so I knew it was time to ask her what she was up to. I didn't want to confront her like a security guard. I just wanted to begin the process of getting her out. I didn't realize how quickly things would escalate.
Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but notice you just put something in that bread. Would you mind telling me what it...
Why would you do that, bro? Why would you tell her? Why would you accuse her? Yo, you were digging in her butt. What'd you put in the bread, yo? She's gonna be like, what? What? Bam! Pull out a rocket launcher out of her inventory. We already know how this goes, yo.
No, you didn't see anything. Please don't tell anyone. I have to do this.
I'm sorry, but you actually can't do that.
Yo, do what you gotta do. I can always restock these shelves.
And I will have to ask you to leave.
Oh, you are.
And if I don't?
Then I'll be forced to call the police.
Well, you think she cares about police?
You wanna know what I put in there?
Yes, I do.
Take a good look.
Out of nowhere, that pulled out a rusty razor blade and slashed my arm. If I hadn't blocked, it would have gone straight to my face. But that didn't stop her from trying to cut my eye out. She lunged at me, swiping that razor through the air. Then she jumped on top of me. I fell back, smacking my head on the ground. I was focusing everything on trying to keep her from getting me with the razor, but I still felt it slicing through me all over my body. I was screaming for help and trying to keep my mouth shut at the same time, so she didn't shove it down my throat.
You gotta punch her. Like you in the UFC, Conor McGregor, that bam, get off me, yo, get off, run.
After what felt like forever, I finally felt her weight get pulled off. She howled and shrieked as my coworkers worked together with all their collective power to restrain her. Even some customers.
I know I keep pausing. Calm down. Let me tell you something. I'll reenact what I would do to her. Let me tell you something. She's sitting there. We pull her off. Shorty gonna get it, yo. She getting elbows and boy, boom, choking, boy. She getting it.
It took everyone to rein her in. The cops came very soon after and locked her in handcuffs. Upon investigation, it was discovered that psycho woman had been stuffing razor blades into pastries and loaves of bread all night. Not just at my store, but at several other Walmarts in the area too. That's what those things she had stashed in every crevice of her body were. Rusty razor blades. I don't know what in her insane mind possessed her to do such a thing, but I don't think I'm capable of understanding. As for the fallout, the regional manager threw out everything in the bakeries made that day and sent out a message to the public warning all customers to do the same with whatever they had purchased. Luckily, nobody bit into any rusty razor blades because of that woman. As for myself, well, she didn't hit any major arteries. I got stitched up and poked with a dozen booster shots for tetanus and hepatitis A through Z, and whatever else she might have been carrying. I'm getting my blood work done again soon to see if I've been infected.
Ooh, imagine you got hepatitis.
Police in Mississippi have arrested 33-year-old Camille Benson after razor blades were found hidden inside loaves of bread and other baked goods at 2 Walmart stores in Biloxi. Authorities charged her with attempted mayhem and set her bond at $100,000 after customers reported finding the sharp objects in bread purchased from both a Walmart supermarket and a Walmart neighborhood market. Surveillance footage and police statements led to her arrest on December 16th, and Walmart said it removed and inspected all potentially infected products at the impacted locations. No injuries have been reported, but police urged anyone who bought affected items to check with them carefully and report any concerns.
Shorty is, hold on. Oh, I was gonna say Shorty's 6 foot. If Shorty was 6 foot, pack it up, bro. Pack it up, bro. Let her do whatever she needs to do with that, bro. Come on now. A very disturbing Walmart surprise.
Working this dead-end job at Walmart, I have no desire to go above and beyond for my team. And I've already accumulated quite a few unpleasant memories that will stick with me.
I ain't gonna lie, I know I keep pausing. Mind you, let me tell you who I was as a worker. I mean, it depends what day, because some days I was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? I was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Some days I was just vibing in my room and whatever, right? But I was a team player, boy. I was a team player. I was like that one coworker, boy. I was putting in all the work. No, I wasn't putting in all the work, but I'll go above and beyond for my job, for my coworkers. Yeah, man. I was that coworker. You know what I'm saying? And I was only, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, if I could go back, mind you, I was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? I was
for the rest of my life. Without a doubt, this is the worst one. It started on a Friday night. Barely anyone was around. But of course, that was merely false hope. Right at the end of stocking a shelf, I noticed a woman enter the aisle. I could tell she was looking at me, making her way toward me. The woman called out to me with a raspy and pitiful voice, forcing me to make eye contact.
Sir, can I please use your bathroom?
Sorry, I'm off the clock. Boom. Just like that, you know
sorry,
what I'm saying?
But we already closed the bathrooms.
I know. I'm sorry. But it's an emergency. Can you unlock
that 2 minutes ago?
Lock it for just a few minutes. I promise I'll leave before you close.
Mind you.
I mean, I could get into trouble.
Please, you gotta understand. This is
fire.
The last chance I have to go somewhere that's safe. If I don't go now, I'll have to do it outside. And the last time I did that, I got attacked, and I just can't.
Okay, fine. You don't have to explain all that. Just follow me.
Oh,
the woman immediately began to thank me profusely, but I told her in the nicest way to save it. Helping her felt like the right thing to do, but it didn't make me feel good. Not wanting to be seen together by my co-workers, I quietly led her to a family restroom.
Let me tell y'all, I know I keep pausing. Let me tell y'all what I seen in those bathrooms, yo. What I seen in those bathrooms, y'all, haunt me to this day. I seen it all. When you go to a Walmart bathroom, specifically towards the night, you know what I'm saying, like the 5 to 7, where you see it all. Let me tell you what I seen. Walked up in there, I could not, you know what I'm saying? I opened that toilet, mayhem, catastrophic eruptions, things of the spawn of beings that are not of this world. I seen it all, yo. Trust me. One day I'll yap a whole
The woman entered the bathroom and locked herself inside. I walked away before anyone saw me. I didn't want to be associated with any potential incidents. Afterwards, I went back to what I was doing and continued my shift like nothing was out of the ordinary. Really, nothing was unusual. I finished stocking everything, helped clean up, then I left the store on schedule. When I got home, I briefly remembered the woman, realizing I hadn't act schedule.
Is that the Rick and Morty house? Where you're caught, bro. Jerry, throw up the picture. Mind you, same Rick and Morty house, yo. Same one.
Got home. I briefly remembered the woman, realizing I hadn't actually made sure she left before the store closed. I didn't dwell on it, though. I figured one of the managers had to have checked that bathroom on their final sweep and dealt with it. Unfortunately, the next day, I clocked in and noticed something disheartening after just a few minutes. The bathroom I had helped that lady into was closed off. There was an out-of-order sign right out front, and the door was locked. All at once, I felt a mix of emotions. I had made the mistake of taking pity on someone. I helped them out, and they took advantage of my kindness. They were probably spinning a sob story from the start. And for what? To do what every other junkie does? Lock themselves in the bathroom and get high, despite my feelings. I did my best to forget about it, unless I got written up for it. The whole thing really was just a minor inconvenience. Someone, hopefully other than me, would get stuck with the dirty job of cleaning up after the mess. Then the bathroom would reopen, and it would be all par for the course for Walmart. However, an entire day passed, and nobody went in. Then another day. Finally, on Monday, it was me. I got stuck with it. Now, I was half at this drug addict who lied to me, and half at myself for believing her. As I gathered some supplies before going in, I kept thinking about how I would probably get called into the office right afterward, shown the footage of me letting her in, then slapped with some stupid punishment. If only that were the case. No repercussions I imagined would have ever come close to the reality I was about to face. I was wholly and completely unprepared as I walked up to that door. I inserted the key and turned the lock with my guard entirely down. When I opened the door, as soon as it cracked, The foulest, most unforgettable stench hit my nose. If you've ever smelt it before, you know what I'm talking about. But this was my first time experiencing it, and I had no idea what I meant. I only hesitated for a moment before barging in. Swinging the door wide open, there was a dead person on the floor, a woman. The same scrawny, helpless girl I helped a few nights ago. She'd been trapped in there this whole time. Her body was bloated and leaking dark, festering fluids everywhere. I recoiled with every fiber of my being. I slammed the door shut, falling backwards away from the bathroom, and subsequently throwing up on myself out of pure shock. Suddenly, every bit of self-wallowing I'd been allowing myself was put into perspective. I didn't have a life. That woman did. I was just a person, yet I'm still alive, and she met her end in a Walmart bathroom. The fact that the cause of her death was an overdose matters very little to me now. I was the last human face she ever saw, and all I wanted was to get her out of my sight. Surprisingly, I didn't face any charges, nor did I lose my job, but that doesn't alleviate the guilt. This incident occurred in June 2017.
Yo, come on, y'all. Yo, come on, y'all. Yo, no, that actually made me sad, y'all. Bro, alright, Jerry, yo, we're serious right now. We're serious, like, actually serious, bro. If y'all feel like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, like, those type of thoughts, bro, I'm telling you right now, it ain't worth it, y'all. I know you hear everybody tell you that, but trust me, y'all, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? The storm will always go away, and it may take 20 years, I don't know, but it'll always go away. You know, that is literally the worst option any human can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, sometimes it may feel like things may not get better in life, but they will, bro. I promise you. But that, bro, that's the saddest option, bro. That's so heartbreaking to see. You know what I mean? Like, actually, that's heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Always talk to somebody, but a lot of people don't want to talk to people, and sometimes talking to people doesn't work. But just don't do that option. People who do that, I actually feel so much sympathy for, because it's so heartbreaking. You know. Damn, alright.
At a Walmart in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, Catherine Caraway, 29, was found deceased in a single-use family bathroom at the back of the store on a Monday afternoon. Surveillance video showed Caraway entering the restroom around 6 p.m. on Friday, meaning her body remained in the locked room for approximately 3 days. A Walmart employee tried to enter the locked bathroom on Friday, and assuming it was broken, placed an out-of-order sign on the door without checking inside. The body was discovered when the bathroom was finally unlocked on Monday. While police initially did not consider the death suspicious, a later autopsy indicated the cause was related to difluoroethane toxicity, often from huffing aerosol propellant.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry y'all actually had to watch that. That's you know what I'm saying. That's heartbreaking, y'all. That really is. And that look, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Yo, rest in peace to her. Yo, for real though. Rest in peace to that woman who rest in peace. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Rest up. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Truly rest in peace, yo. And like I said, y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? That's the last option y'all want to do. Don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's the last option. Not even the last. That's no option. Don't ever do that. Yo, why does that got me in my feelings, yo? All right, yo. What are these names though? Master Class B. All right. Anyway, yo. But that'll wrap it up for today. I know this was a little shorty boardy. But thank you guys for watching and tuning into today's Reaction Wednesday. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much. I know I don't have any energy no more because that really took the energy out of me. But thank you guys truly for watching these videos. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching these videos. It means a lot to me that you guys sit back and you sit back and watch the videos. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it because you guys are giving me your time, and I hope that you enjoyed it and I didn't waste your guys' time because your time is valuable. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. But you know what we're finna do? You already know what we're finna do. Finna read you. Right? We're gonna get y'all right. We're gonna get you right. When you are in tribulation and all wait. When you are in tribulation and all these things come upon you in the later days, you will return to the Lord your God and obey his voice. For the Lord your God is a merciful God. He will not leave you or destroy you or forget the covenant with your fathers. That is beautiful. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. My father loves you. But thank you guys for watching these videos. Be safe, please be safe. You guys are my family, so be safe, eat safe, do everything safe. You know what I'm saying? Everything you can do. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourselves. The Lord is always with you. Take care of yourselves. And I hope you guys have the rest of your day fine. And if you're going through something, always talk to somebody about it. Thank you guys for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for guys. But guess what? Till next time. I'll see you on the next one. Good. I love you guys all. Goodbye.
Oh, hey. I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.